हेलो एवरीवन, ये क्लास 12th के बायोलॉजी के बायोडाइवर्सिटी चैप्टर की समरी है। सो स्टार्ट करते हैं। सिंस लाइफ ओरिजिनेट ऑन अर्थ nearly 3.8 billion years ago, there had been enormous diversification of life forms on Earth. Biodiversity refers to the sum total of diversity that exists at all levels of biological organization. Of particular importance in diversity at the genetic, species, and ecosystem level, conservation efforts are aimed at protecting the diversity at all levels. More than 1.5 million species have been recorded in world, but there might be still nearly 6 million species on Earth waiting to be discovered and named. Of the named species, more than 70% are animals, of which 70% are insects. The group fungi have more species than all vertebrates species combined. India, with about 45,000 species of plant, twice as many species of animals, is one of the 12 mega diversity country of the world. Species diversity on Earth is not uniformly distributed but show a interesting pattern. It is generally highest in the tropics and decreases towards the pole. Important explanation for the species richness of the tropics are: tropics have more evolutionary time, they provide a relatively constant environment, and they receive more solar energy, which contribute to greater productivity. Species richness is also function of area of region. The species area relationship is generally a rectangular hyperbolic function. It is believed that the community with high diversity tends to be less variable, more productive, more resistant to biological invasions. Earth fossils history reveals the incident of mass extinction in past, but the present rate of extinction, largely attributed to human activities, are 100 to 1000 times higher. Nearly 700 species have become extinct in recent time. More than 15,500 species, of which more than 650 are from India, currently face the threat of extinction. The cause of high extinction rate at the present include habitat, particularly forest loss and fragmentation, overexploitation, biological invasions, and co-extinctions. Earth's rich biodiversity is vital for very survival of mankind. The reason for conserving biodiversity are narrowly utilitarian, broadly utilitarian, ethical. Beside the direct benefit, food, firewood, pharmaceuticals, etc., there are many indirect benefits are received through ecosystem service such as pollution, pollination, pest control, climate moderation, food control. We also have moral responsibility to take good care of earth biodiversity and pass it on in order in good order to our next generation. Biodiversity conservation may be in situ as well as ex situ. In situ conservation, the endangered species are protected in their natural habitat, but that the entire ecosystem is protected. Recently, 34 biodiversity hotspots in the world have been proposed for intensive conservation efforts. Of these, 3 Western Ghats, Sri Lanka, and Himalaya, Indo-Burma cover India's rich biodiversity region. Our country in situ conservation efforts are reflected in its 14